Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Bria, and I love books and reading and everything that has to do with books. So today we have a really fun video planned. I'm going to be replacing my screen time with reading. Yup. So however long I was on my phone last week is how much I'm going to be reading this week. But first, I want to make a little drink, so let's go make a chai. Bruh, the tripod was in almost all of those shots. Pretend you didn't see that. You saw nothing. And we're back. Let's give it a taste test. Ooh, okay, that's a good one. Nice start to the day. Put this down for a second. Today's Monday. So last Monday, I spent 3 hours and 59 minutes on my phone. So we gotta read for 3 hours and 59 minutes today. So, but first we need to pick a book because I finished a book yesterday, so I'm in between books right now. So let's go to my bookshelf. Welcome to my little bookshelf corner. I'm at college, so I don't have all of my books with me. I just have like the ones I finished recently and then most of my TBR. So let's take a look. Here she is in all her glory. All right, I'll do a little bookshelf tour for you guys. So these are all my vinyls. You can ignore that for now, but I keep my vinyls over here. And this whole top shelf are all of my recent reads. So I've talked a lot about these on my last video. And then everything down here on this row is TBR. Over here, this is the Land of Stories series up till here. I read those like in middle school and I want to read them again. And this one, I just didn't have space anywhere else, so I stuck it up there. But this is A Thousand Heartbeats. It's by Kira Cass, who wrote the Selection series along with The Siren, which I rated a 5-star. Actually, all of her books are 5 stars. I've read all of them, so I might read that one in this video. This is a lot of like theology books. This is like a Bible and a bunch of Bible studies, commentaries, all that kind of stuff up until around here. This is a biography by a missionary who actually comes to my church quite a bit, so I started reading that a few months ago and I put it down, so I really want to read that again. This was a gift from a friend. I'm not really sure what that one's about. This one, oh, Redeeming Love. I'm waiting to read this one until I read the book of Hosea, but that'll be really, really good. And then I got Persuasion, which was a gift from a friend. It's a classic, and I'm kind of scared of classics, not gonna lie. So I might not read that in this video, but maybe, we'll see. I might just have time. So this is the Divine Rivals duology. I bought these a few months ago. I just haven't gotten around to reading them because I've heard they're really good. And you know when a book is so good and you're anticipating it and so you push it off. Don't read it because what if it's good? I don't even know. I'll probably try to read that. Then I got Argyle, which I read last year actually, but I want to reread it because I remember it being pretty good. It was supposedly by Taylor Swift, but let me tell you guys, it is not by Taylor Swift. There's no. Then we got the Hunger Games series. I'm so excited for Sunrise and the Reaping coming out, so I'm going to do a reread, and I'll probably do a video rereading these, so I won't be reading those in this video. The Dressmakers of Auschwitz. Sorry if I said that wrong. I actually bought this book at the Holocaust Museum, but I've already read like 2 or 3 World War II historical fictions like really recently, so I don't know if I'll read this one because I feel like I've just gotten too much of that genre lately. And then Beach Read by Emily Henry. I've actually never read an Emily Henry book, but I've heard they're all really, really good. So those were all the options. I think we have a lot of good prospects. I think I'm in between A Thousand Heartbeats and Beach Read. I think I'm gonna go with Beach Read because it's a shorter book. I think A Thousand Heartbeats is like over 500 pages versus Beach Read looks about maybe like 300. So I think I'll start Beach Read, and honestly, 4 hours, I feel like I could read the whole thing today. Maybe. We'll see. I've never really timed how long it takes me to read a book. I just kind of sit down and read, and time ceases to exist. So it'll be interesting to see how far we can get through in 4 hours. Well, 3 hours 59 minutes, but basically 4 hours. For about an hour. I have just over 3 hours left, but I am so hungry. What time is it actually? It's almost 1 and I haven't eaten anything yet. So I'm gonna go grab lunch and then I'll be back. So guys, I went to Chick-fil-A for lunch and I think someone took my order. So they had to remake it and then I ended up getting the person who took my order. So now I just have 2 meals. So free dinner. Anyways, I'm gonna eat lunch and I will see you after for 3 more hours of reading. Oh, so yeah, I still have my Christmas tree up. I don't know. I feel like I didn't put it up early enough this year, so it's staying up. Leave the Christmas lights up till January. If you know, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping now and eat so I can get back to reading. I just finished lunch, so it's time to get back into beach read. I just passed the 100-page mark, which coincidentally is chapter 10. So I have now read 10 chapters and it's going pretty well. I have about 2 hours left. I have my timer over there. Just a little over 2 hours. So I'm basically like halfway through. It's going really well. So I think I'm going to end up reading about 200 pages today in total, which is really good. So I think it'll take me probably 2 days to finish this book. Also, I figured I'd show you guys how I tab stuff because I have a very specific way of doing it and it kind of looks crazy, but I promise you there is a rhyme to it. I love to tab and annotate books when I read them, but it like puts me out of the flow when I'm doing it right in the moment. So what I do instead is I just mark where I know I want to annotate something, and then when I'm done with the book, I'll go back and annotate the entire thing. So that's why it kind of looks crazy. This book, for example, all of these tabs are places where I want to annotate, like that quote right there. It's just an easy way to keep track of where I want to tab stuff without having to like break like the flow of thought. If I'm stopping every other page to highlight or underline something, then I kind of get pulled out of the story and then I have to like get back into the story and then back out to annotate. So it's just, I don't know, I just don't really like annotating while reading my book. So that's why it looks kind of crazy right now. But also I love when I'm done reading a book at the end going back and annotating it because then I get to like read all my favorite quotes and it helps me like figure out like also with like ratings, like 4-star, 5-star, whatever. So yeah, that's how I do it. And now back to reading because I still have 2 more hours to go. And I'm back. That took me longer than I thought it would. It is 6:30. But I read for 3 hours and 59 minutes. I got pretty far. I got to page 228, which I don't know why I thought I would finish the entire book in 4 hours. I got over halfway though, but it is an almost 400-page book. I don't know why I thought it was 300. So we may or may not finish it tomorrow. I did get over 200 pages read, which is an accomplishment. And so far, I'm really liking it. I think if I were to guess, I'm probably going to end up rating it a 4-star. Well, for one, it's a little bit spicier than I thought it would be. Also, it wasn't what I was expecting. I mean, considering it's called Beach Read and the cover, I mean, well, looks like that. I thought it was going to be taking place on like a beach, like California or something like that. And no, it's like the beach of a lake. Very different vibes. Also, I went in like completely blind, not knowing what the plot was at all. And it's very similar to The Rom-Commers by Catherine Senner, which I love that book. That book specifically is about two scriptwriters versus this one is about two like authors of books, but it's keeping kind of the same vibes, and I kind of like it. The last 2 hours flew by. I was really into the story, so excited to see what happens tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm back. It's Tuesday. It has been a long day. It's already like 1:30 and I've had 2 classes and there was a fire alarm this morning, so I have not had any time to sit down and read until right now. And I still have one more class. So I think I'm only going to have about an hour to read. But that's okay because we have less to read today. Last Tuesday, I spent 2 hours and 30 minutes on my phone. So that's how much we have to read today. So I think I can crank out probably about an hour and then I'll update you after that and see how far we go. But then, yeah, I'll have to end up reading pretty late tonight. I mean, if I could spend 2.5 hours on my phone, I could spend 2.5 hours reading. It's all about priorities. So, anyways, I'm gonna get back to reading. I'm so excited to keep reading Beach Read. I've been thinking about it all day, so it's a good sign. So, anyways, see you later. I'm back. I read for a little bit over an hour, so it's pretty good. Not liking it as much today. It's a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be, and I don't like that. The first half of the book, like reading yesterday, it wasn't bad, but then the last like few chapters has been, let's just say I've skimmed over a lot of stuff. So, not liking that so far. So, it's probably knocked it down to like probably like a 3-star book, which is so sad because I love the characters and the plot's really good, but it's just not my style. So, anyways, I need to go to class. So, I will see you after. I'm back from class. It was super fun, but now I'm ready to get back to reading. I have a little under an hour and a half left. So, I think I'm just going to sit down and crank it out, and then I will let you know my thoughts about the book an hour and a half into it. Hey guys, I finished Beach Read. Actually, with plenty of time to spare, I still have like 25 minutes of reading that I have to do today. But I finished Beach Read, which is crazy that it only took me 2 days to read this. Like, look how thick that is. It's like almost 400 pages. Anyways, I thought I would give you my thoughts on it. Not what I was expecting at all. And I think I talked about that yesterday a little bit. I was definitely expecting like summer vibes, and that was not. I mean, it was in summer still, but like I was expecting, at the beach, and it wasn't. But also, it was a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be, especially towards the end. There was a lot of stuff that I just skipped over. So, don't recommend it for that. But like forgetting, like if there wasn't spice in this book, I would probably give it like a solid 4. I really like the characters and the plot, but I don't know, just not a 5-star read. So I think I would probably end up rating it like a 3.5. I definitely enjoyed reading it, and definitely the time did fly by when I was reading it. I wasn't like in a reading slump at all, which was nice considering it took me, let's see, 4 hours yesterday, plus 2 hours, 6 hours. It took me 6 hours to read this book, which I feel like is really good. That was a lot of pages. But yeah, I think I enjoyed it, obviously, other than the spice, which, because I don't like to read spice. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I love romance books, but like, not spice. That's no thank you. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good book. It's my first Emily Henry book too, which I hear people rave about her all the time. So I'm a little disappointed that I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. But yeah, I finished Beach Read. So now we gotta choose another book, and I gotta read for 25 more minutes. Ooh, I keep yawning. Honestly, I'm kind of tired, and I don't really want to start a new book. So I might. Okay, so actually, I'm in the middle of this book. It's not like a traditional book. It's my mom got it for me for Christmas, but it's like every single Taylor Swift song, like a little review of it or like background, and it's really cute. It goes like by era, so I've already started. I think I'm through Speak Now. It's just like this really cute like coffee table book. So I might, because I only have 25 minutes left, so I might just sit down and read just a little bit, like probably just get through the Red Era, But yeah, I think that'll be fun. A little palate cleanser in between books too, because I don't really have the mental capacity to dive into a new book right now. So I think this is the perfect option. So I'm going to continue the timer and read for 25 minutes, and I will update you after. That's a wrap for today. I honestly am surprised that I finished Beach Read and then still had like an extra half hour to read. Today was a good reading day. I enjoyed finishing Beach Read, even though it wasn't my favorite, but it was still fun to read. And then it was fun to just chill and read about Taylor Swift a little bit, because why not? But yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday! I'm back. It's past 2 o'clock. I've been in classes and homework and a bunch of stuff, but I'm here now and we're gonna start reading. I'm pretty free the rest of the afternoon, which is pretty good because guess how much we have to read today. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Kind of a lot, but once again, I spent that much time on my phone, so therefore I have the time to spare to read that much. Also, I got a package. If this is what I think it is, I'm really excited. So one of my friends started a book exchange with strangers, so I sent a book to a stranger, and I totally forgot that happened because that was like 2 weeks ago. But this is oddly book shaped, and I did not order this. So let's open it. Okay, it's definitely a book. There's a note. Aww. Part of the book exchange. That's so cute. Okay, I'm so excited to see what it is. Ooh. It's called Sensible Shoes, a story about the spiritual journey. Never heard of this. It follows the stories of 4 women as they are drawn into a spiritual formation journey at a retreat center. That sounds really interesting. I'll definitely put that on my TBR. That was so much fun. I'm so excited. I totally forgot that was happening, but I will always take free books. Anyways, to reading. I'm going to sit down and read a chapter of Mark and annotate it, and I'll count that towards reading. And then I will see you after that. I'm genuinely confused. I lost the magnet that goes on the back of this so it can like go on your shirt because I had it on there. And I have searched every single place in this corner. I checked the blanket over there. I flipped the chair over. It is literally nowhere. Bro, I legitimately cannot find the magnet. Like, where did it go? Yep. It was hiding on the carpet the whole time. But hey, at least I found it. It took me like 10 minutes. But, okay. Anyways, we're actually gonna go read now. So, see you after that. I read for a little under an hour. I have still just under 2.5 hours left. I read 1 chapter. It was really, really good. I haven't sat down and like really studied a Bible passage in longer than I should have. So it was good to sit down and read for a little bit. But now that I'm done with my chapter, I'm gonna go start a new book. So let's go ahead to my bookshelf. I think I'm gonna start 1,000 Heartbeats. It's a book I've read before. I read it probably like a year and a half ago, so it's been a while, and I don't really remember much of what happened, but I remember really, really loving it. And I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of maybe starting to get into a reading slump. I feel like I haven't read like a solid 5-star in a while, so I think it'll be good to just go back into like a little comfort read. And it's like over 500 pages if I remember correctly, so this might take me literally the entire rest of the challenge to read this book, so we'll see, but I think I'm gonna start that. guys, it's much, much later. It's like 11 p.m. and I just finished reading for the day. I had a lot more stuff than I expected I would have to do today. I had to work on a bunch of homework, I hung out with some friends, and then I sat down to read, and it was like 10 o'clock. But I did manage to finish all the reading that I have for today. And I am loving this book so far. I mean, I knew I would because I've read it before, and I gave it 5 stars, and I loved it. So I'm so excited to be getting back into the story. I don't remember much of it, so it's so much fun to like dive back into the world, into the characters. It's so good. It's kind of similar to the selection in that it's like medieval royalty and like politics and wars on the rise and all that. I almost hit 200 pages, which is pretty good for the first day. I don't think I'll end up finishing it tomorrow because it's like over 500 pages. I think it's like 550 pages. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Not losing the magnet this time. Happy Thursday. Welcome back, guys. I'm so excited to keep reading. I got really far yesterday. Also, yes, I did take the dust jacket off. I love dust jackets. They're so pretty. But when I'm reading a book, I just take it off cuz I don't know, it just gets in the way and I don't want to ruin it. So, that's why it's not on there. I finished part 1 yesterday. I'm not sure how many parts there are. I'm guessing there's 3 cuz I'm about a third of the way through the book. But I'm so excited. But anyways, last Thursday I spent 2 hours and 46 minutes on my phone. So that's how much we're going to read today. I still have one more class that I have to go to in a little bit, so I'll probably get around an hour of reading done, and then I'll update you and see how far I've got in the book. But on to reading. Alright, I'm back. I got to page 270. I read for about an hour. And oh my gosh, I love this book so much. I'm still only about halfway through, so I haven't gotten to like the climax or anything yet. But it's so good. I love it so much. I cannot wait to keep reading it, but I gotta go to class. So see you after. I am not awake. Okay. I'm back from class. I am so tired. I've been basically running all day. So I'm so excited to just sit down and read for like a solid hour before I have to go back out again. But it's fine. It'll be fun. I'm going to college group, so I'm really excited for that. But I'm so tired. So I'm hoping just sitting for an hour and reading will give me some energy back. So I'm just going to dive right in. I'll see you probably like in an hour. I don't think I'll be able to finish completely because I still have about an hour and a half left of reading. I don't think I can finish that before I have to leave. I'll probably end up reading quite late again, but that's okay. So back to reading. Oh my gosh, I love this book so much. It's so good. Oh my goodness. It's enemies to lovers, and they're in the middle where they're turning from enemies to lovers, and it's so good. I may have shed a tear. They're both just have gone through so much trauma and hardship in their lives, and they just like spilled their guts to each other, and oh, it's so good. I love them so much. I don't want to say anything more because I don't want to spoil it, but it's so good. Oh my goodness. I still have about a little under an hour left to read, but I have to go now, which is so sad because I'm just getting to like the perfect point of the book. But I cannot wait to come back later tonight and read for another hour because it's so good. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and I will be back. I'm back. I have just under an hour left of reading and I am so excited. We left off at not really a cliffhanger, but like let's just say the enemies are turning into lovers, and I'm so excited. I mean, obviously, I've read the book before, so now it's gonna happen. I love Kira Cass's writing, and this book, oh, so good. So, anyways, I'm gonna get back to reading because I literally cannot wait. and I will update you in a little less than an hour. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Literally every line, I have to like put the book down and just like squeal. Literally, that's how you know you have a 5-star romance book, when kicking your feet and squealing. Oh my gosh, Kara Cass, what did you put in this book? It's so good. Anyways, I need to get back to reading, but I thought I'd update you. I can't wait. I love this book so much. I just finished all my reading for today and I got past page 400. I'm in part 3, which I think is the final part. Probably a little over 100 pages left, but of course, I had to stop at a chapter that was on a cliffhanger. Oh my goodness. I literally cannot wait until tomorrow to finish reading this book. It's so good. I don't want to give anything away. You're going to make spoilers, but I love it so much. I cannot wait until tomorrow. So, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Today is the last day of the challenge, which is crazy. I feel like I've read so much the past few days, and today is no different. Last Friday, I spent 3 hours and 38 minutes on my phone. So that's how much we're going to read today. So my plan for today is I'm going to go to class, and then after class, I'm going to go get lunch and do a little reading picnic outside. So I'll take you with me for that. I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to finish 1,000 Heartbeats today. So I think I'll finish reading that outside. Let's go. Hey guys, it's so nice out. Literally, it's the perfect temperature. The grass is green, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping. It's so perfect. So I'm gonna eat my lunch. I got Chick-fil-A, and then I'm gonna keep reading. Honestly, I'm really far through. I might be able to just honestly sit here for the next like hour and a half, 2 hours, and just finish it. And I'm so excited. This book is so good. Anyways, I'm gonna eat lunch because I'm really hungry, and I'm gonna start reading. Hey guys, it's 2 hours later, and oh my gosh, when I say I love this book, I mean I love this book. I would give it 6, 7, 8 stars if I could. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And even though I have read it before, I forgot most of the main plot points, so I went in kind of blind, and the plot twist still got me. But oh my gosh, it was so good. I mean, look how many tabs I have. I freaking love this book so much. But I still have about an hour and a half left of reading to do today, so I'm gonna pack up and head back to my room. I'm back. I still have an hour and a half left to read. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna read more of the Taylor Swift book because almost halfway through. So I think I'll just sit down and read for a little bit. that's a wrap. I read for nearly 4 hours today. It was a lot, but it was really good. I did not end up finishing the Taylor Swift book, but I got pretty far. Stopped when the timer ran out because nearly 4 hours of reading is quite a bit. Throughout this challenge, I read for 16 hours and 13 minutes. Bro, I didn't realize how much the hours would literally add up, but like last week I spent 16 hours and 13 minutes on my phone. So, but yeah, reading for 16 hours over 5 days was certainly an undertaking. That was so much reading. I finished 2 books. I finished Beach Read and 1,000 Heartbeats. This is a lot of pages. It's like nearly 900 pages just between these 2 books. Look how thick those are. Oh my goodness. And then I also read parts of the Book of Mark and then Taylor Swift, the stories behind the songs. I didn't finish either of these, but they were just kind of fun little fillers of time. I really enjoyed this challenge. It was so much fun, and I think I did pretty good. I got a 3-star. I think I gave it 3.5 stars, and I read a 5-star book, which, oh, so good. Seriously, if you read any book, read 1,000 Heartbeats. It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. But yeah, that's the end of this challenge. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week for a January reading wrapped.